My name is DVontay Friga. I am a basketball YouTuber. I just graduated college. I'm 22 years old, just turned 22. Um, right now, like I said, basketball YouTuber and hopefully playing professional basketball soon. With everything going on, nothing's really clear. I got a video going up today about that. But yeah, I'm a 22-year-old basketball YouTuber, just graduated college, integrated media major, business minor. Um, I have 318,000 subscribers on YouTube and 101,000 followers on Instagram, and kind of just hopefully keep growing from here, right?
Yep, keep building. Yep. So why'd you decide to start your YouTube channel?
So I started a YouTube channel, I think like almost 6 years ago now, and I was like giving to the homeless, right? And as I started to film those videos more, I started to realize like I don't want to be that person that's just filming me giving to homeless. It seemed wrong, you know. Although I was doing the right thing, it didn't need to be recorded. Um, I didn't want the praise. I was kind of just doing it to show people it was easy to give, but then it started to turn into something else, you know. Um, and then I started to watch more YouTubers, you know, because I wanted to create content after I started editing some videos. And um, so I made a second channel, which was just my name, which is now the channel that I have now, DVontay Friga. And I I've I fell in love with this way this dude created. His name's Casey Neistat.
Oh yeah, I've
Um,
seen him before.
you know who he is? Yeah, he's
Yep.
on YouTube. And so I started to kind of just mimic the way he was creating stuff, and I fell in love with editing and just creating videos, and it really just grew from there, honestly.
Yeah.
Fell in love with the fact that I was able to record what I wanted, edit it how I want to, and then post it, you know, and it just be art that I owned.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a cool story. Like I love video editing too. It's kind of like why I got into this because I like
Right.
talking to people and I like editing videos and videoing. So that's really cool.
Yeah, for sure. It gets fun because you create it, you know.
Yeah, it's your own personal little mark on the world. Why do you say I want nothing more for than you to understand gratitude on your YouTube channel? I've always been kind of weirded out by that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's like the only line I have on there,
Yeah.
right? I don't know. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people forget gratitude and just to be grateful for everything. So if they're going to take away anything from the channel, you know, if they're reading anything, then I just want them to understand gratitude. And it's more so just like be grateful for what you have and what you don't have, really, you know, because then it just opens up more opportunity for, you know, more things that come to you. But it's more so broad and kind of like a take it how you want it bold statement, you know,
Yeah.
instead of just giving people a million facts about me. If you want to know, then just watch some videos, right?
Yeah. What makes your YouTube channel unique compared to the other Hooper channels?
Um, if I was just going based off of the videos themselves, I try to implement a little bit more cinematics than I think a lot more other basketball YouTubers do, you know.
Yeah.
Some kind of just get straight to the videos. Most of my one-on-one videos, I kind of just get right to it. Some of the 5-on-5 videos, I'll put the drone up in the air, show the parkour ag, get some nice music, get some slow-mo, some B-roll, just to kind of like work it more into like a documentary like thing, you know.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think like you obviously you've seen some of my work, so
Yeah.
I focus a lot about like Division 3 basketball, you know, and I want to just kind of like help D3 athletes stand out too. But I don't know if we're talking about just basketball YouTubers, I would probably say more so cinematics, you know,
Yeah.
cinematography.
I've noticed that more in your videos. You try to take a creative angles. That's really cool. Who would be your dream one v1 matchup for your channel? Who would it be? So,
Anybody?
right.
Um, I would I would like to play just, you know, I'm a big fan of LeBron, so I would like to play him. But if we're not going with like,
Yeah.
you know, maybe the obvious here, maybe I would say um, like Devin Booker. 'Cause I just like I think he's so smooth. I like his playing style.
Yeah.
Um, but if dream one-on-one would be LeBron. But if
Yeah.
it's not too cliche, then, or if it is too cliche, then maybe like Devin Booker.
Yeah. And I know that TJ's got a few dudes who he got to play. So, and definitely. You're really good, so you probably get
Thanks.
them. So you recently started a series titled "What I Really Think About You." Why did you start that?
So there was a lot of like negative talk going on in the basketball YouTube world, so I kind of wanted to just do like my opinion on top basketball YouTubers. And it's not just like the best basketball players on YouTube. It's people that have like, good content and they're good at basketball, just
Yeah.
main reason for starting it was just tell people my opinion, but more so like positive light here on everybody because
Yeah.
we're all in the same field and, we're all trying to eat.
Tell me a little bit about the people who help film and produce your channel content. Do you have like a team, or is it more of just like you and a buddy, or is it?
It's Joe and Logan right now. And they film almost every video. I mean, there's sometimes where I'll do like sit down videos, but besides those ones, like they film everything. So the process is kind of like, if we're going to do like a 5-on-5 pickup game, we'll have somebody will get some slow-mo B-roll video, and somebody will always be recording. So we'll have some audio in case somebody says something or does something, But there's two people, Joe Reese and Logan Monter, and like I said, they record everything, and
Yeah.
I do the editing. And then for the green screen videos that you were just talking about, the what do you think about, or what I think about basketball YouTubers, Logan usually edits that.
Is it hard to get channel content, or is it like a little bit easier to just because
Um,
there's always basketball opportunities?
That's a really good question. Actually, a couple months ago, when everything was gone, when nobody was like playing basketball, it was really hard. I was just doing regular vlogs with my family. We were building random stuff,
Yeah.
and it was really hard then. And I was really upset because I couldn't, film what I wanted to, and which was basketball content.
Yeah.
I will say this though, now that I have such a defined niche in the basketball world, it's super easy to get content because at the end of the day, if I didn't have anything to film, I know that there's a list of people that want to play one-on-one.
Yeah.
And a one-on-one video is always good because I just enjoy filming them and I like uploading them. It's not really about what I know is going to do better because I know if I go to the park and I say something about a trash talk or this and that, it's going to get 300, 400,000 views, right?
Yeah.
But the one-on-ones are just fun because it just feels like more of a workout to me, and I can focus on like building my game, So and I know that both make money, so it's just nice, But that's a really, really good question because it fluctuates a lot, especially with everything going on.
Yeah. COVID and all. So, like, when you're playing one-on-ones, would you say that it's like when you see somebody, do you like case them and say like I could probably take them, or do you think they can probably beat you, or is it vice versa?
I try not to judge anybody like right off the bat because I've played against people that like if you saw them walking on the street, you would like basketball would be the last thing that you thought they played,
Yeah.
or they did as a hobby. I play against this dude named Dalton. He's a Division II. He played at West Liberty. He just graduated a couple years ago. I'm pretty sure he was Division II national champ. But if you saw him walking on the side of the road with like just like a book bag or whatever, if you saw him in the gym or something, working out, he's probably the last person you think would pick up a basketball. But he would give me a very hard time one-on-one. So I kind of just base it off of hope for the best. Check the ball up and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But
Would you
right now.
would you say that your one-on-ones have really improved your skills on just playing random players and getting good at playing at all their different skill sets, or?
Yeah, one-on-one gives you opportunity to work on your game because it's just you and the other person, And I think when it comes to that, it's all confidence. Basketball is a confidence game, And I think what me playing a whole bunch of one-on-ones has done is build my confidence for the 5-on-5 games,
Yeah.
Because I guess most people on YouTube will comment and say that I'm like a heavy offensive player, and I would probably agree because I guess I don't really know how to put this, but I feel like I'm most confident when I have the ball in my hand or on the offensive side of the floor. That's just what it is. But I think playing those one-on-one games has given me the extra confidence, if that answers your question.
Yeah, it does. For me, defense is where I feel a little bit more strong. So offense is where I'm really weak. So
That's good though. Yeah, I'm trying to focus on my weaknesses, definitely one-on-one, because I've been playing better defense, I think, in the 5-on-5 games, and I've been trying to use my left hand a little bit more, So
yeah. Did college really get you to be a better player? Or was it more of the individual work that you put in?
Oh no, college definitely helped because,
Yeah.
and I like that you say better player because a lot of people will be like, yeah, I got better at basketball, but we talk about better player, and you're talking about, you being on your basketball team, so you get better overall. You learn how to become a better team player, especially because everybody's good in college. For
Yeah.
the most part, the people that go to play college basketball, they were the best on their high school team. And it's hard for a lot of people to develop that. They might not be the best basketball player on their team. And for me, when I first got here, that wasn't the case. I wasn't the best basketball player on the team.
Yeah.
And so I had to really work on developing how I was going to create an impact on the team. And that goes with being a good basketball player because, you talk about, you just asked, and that, has everything to do with being on the team for real. But yeah, I mean, for me, college was all development,
Yeah.
on and off the court for real, because when I got to college, I needed to develop basically everything. Like I said, on and off the court. It was my mental state off the court, and then physically off the court. Hit the weight room, and then on the court, just develop my game in general. Because a lot of people end up having a different strong suit to their game, I guess, after they get to college.
Yeah. What are some of the things that you liked about college ball, and what are some of the things that you didn't like about it?
I like being around my brothers, like
Yeah.
my teammates, they were my boys, no matter what was going on, right? I knew that, like, when I got to practice, I never thought about anything that was off the court, because
Yeah.
it was such a heavy distraction, from anything else, probably the best part about it. And then also just like create those relationships with people that are going to be in your life forever, like I'm gonna be friends with Nathan for a very long time, right?
Yeah.
Probably forever. Be at each other's weddings and stuff like that. Those are the best parts about being on a team, especially in college. Like I said a minute ago, when you're developing the most, that you don't really think about, because most people instantly start to go to the basketball side. And yeah, I don't know. Worst part.
If there is one.
Right. Man, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy that
Yeah.
about school on your interview or podcast or whatever. But
Yeah.
I was never a big fan of school and classes. But that's just me. That's a personal thing because
Yeah.
I consider myself an entrepreneur, right? You sit down, and I'm sure you do too, because you have your interview and your podcast and stuff, and I appreciate that. That's why I like doing this, because you're young,
Yeah.
But
Thanks for doing it with me.
yeah, no problem. And I don't know. Yeah, the worst part to me was like school, because
It
as an
takes away from the
entrepreneur,
time on the court.
I wanted to play basketball in college, right?
Yeah.
But I wanted to like have my own business on the side, right? So I did. But I wish, I guess, I could just focus on my business and then go play basketball. But and Cassie always says beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was, for me, that's really what it was. But with that being said, I knew what I had to do to be able to play college basketball. So I did go through the classes, and I did all this work and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
do you have like another business besides your YouTube channel, or is that it? Is that your business?
I used to have a business with Joe.
Cool.
Perspectives. We did photography and videography for car dealerships, RV dealerships, and we worked with a lot of real estate agents too. And it was actually doing really well at one point. And then YouTube started to do well, and it was like, okay, we kind of have to pick and choose here, because both things require a lot of time. When we went with the YouTube thing, it was kind of like, we kind of both thought it would just be cooler, and then we kind of just gave that business up. But other than that, right now I'm kind of working on an agency. I don't know if I like calling it an agency, but it's kind of the easiest way to describe it. Helping college athletes in all sports make money from their likeness, because the NCAA is allowing athletes next year to make money from their name and their face, and they've never been able to do that.
That's
And
cool.
I kind of want to start it because I was an athlete in college who could have made a lot of money off of my face and
Yeah.
name, but I didn't have the chance to. And as a Division III basketball player, or as a Division III athlete in general, you can't receive a athletic scholarship, So we're paying for all this money, or we're paying for all this schooling stuff. So I don't know. There's a lot more that I definitely got to think about, write down, and kind of get it started. But
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, right now, it's just basketball, YouTube, and
Yeah. So as a content provider on YouTube, you kind of run a business. What are some of the things you've learned about running your YouTube channel as a business, making money off of it?
oh man, I just say read everything carefully, because there's a lot of brands that'll reach out. Luckily, we're signed to a management team that handles all of our brand deals now. But in the earlier process, when I knew I could start making money, so many people would reach out, and it was like pretty attractive, I guess, to see brands reaching out. So it was easy for me to just skim and be like, awesome, people want to work. Like, let's make the money and like let's do it. But I don't know. Some things I've learned is that although it is a business, don't forget why you started it.
Yeah.
Because I started it and I didn't monetize until I was at like 186,000 subscribers because I was an athlete in college and I
Yeah.
couldn't. But the best part about that is like I never even worried about the fact that I wasn't able to make money because it was just fun to me. It was fun to create that stuff. And
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people forget. And that's what I'm scared about. Another big reason I want to start this agency is because I'm like very, very terrified that a lot of athletes are only going to start channels and to start their own personal brand just because they know they can make money. But the people that are going to make real money from this stuff and understand that it's a real business are the people that would also do it if they couldn't make money.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are going to find out the hard way when they start stuff and they realize that it's a timing game to make money and build an audience. A lot of people are going to realize that they don't want to do it. And it's scary because they're going to waste a lot of their time after they realize that you have to love the process of building your audience and
Yeah.
doing it, because it was just fun. Like I said earlier, it's just fun to create videos. It's just fun to make content that you get to call your own art.
Yeah, it is. So tell me a little bit about your DVontay and Cassie channel. Is it kind of like a side version to everything you can't post on your basketball channel, or is it?
Um, yeah, I guess like in my eyes here, it's more so like you said, people that are subscribed to me can also see what I'm doing outside of just posting one-on-ones and 5-on-5, but also it's just another source of income
Yeah.
for Cassie as well. And then also just like a cool video or a cool thing to have that we can like make videos and then watch, later on too.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think the main part of it really would just kind of be to document everything, So like whenever we start traveling, or like when we're, I guess doing other things and getting a house or whatever that might be, just documenting that experience and being able to watch it. Um, and yeah, I don't know, man. It's just another side thing that I don't have to worry about putting other content out there on my main channel.
Yeah.
Kind of focusing on going back to kind of how I was talking about, just creating it because you love it. But
Yeah. And it shows that you're not just all basketball. So yeah, that's cool.
yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
where do you see yourself in 10 years down the road with your channel and just your normal life?
everybody, every interview I've done or podcast has asked me this question. I always say the same thing. I don't see myself anywhere in like a specific place. I don't see myself having this certain house, or I don't see myself like I have to be here, right? It's just like in 10 years I want to be happy. You know what I mean? And it sounds
Yeah.
cliche. Maybe I can use a better word than happy, but I just want to I just want to be in a spot where I know I don't have to worry about
Yeah.
anything,
You just want to be content. Yeah.
right? That I shouldn't have to worry about. And content's a weird word though, because I don't want to just feel settled. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't like being stagnant.
Yeah.
But if you want me to answer your question, how you want me to answer your question, I would like to pursue different forms of art. I guess like acting. Um, I want to do a lot of like remodeling for homes. Like I want to buy real estate and like flip properties and stuff. I've always wanted
Yeah,
to do it. I
me
actually
too.
did it a little bit. Like 2 years ago, I was wholesaling some properties. If you don't know what that is, it's basically like
I do.
flipping legal rights to properties.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't know. To answer your question truthfully, I really don't know. I just know that I want to be happy.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mentioned real estate and stuff. I am a big fan of real estate. Like, uh,
Really?
I do tons of webinars and I'm studying about it. So when I get a little bit older, I can start buying houses and stuff. So
No, Graham
that's the
Stephan.
plan I want for my life. So,
That's awesome. Do you know Graham Stephan?
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to him. Yep.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Ryan Serhant then or no?
I do not think I've heard of him.
Look him up. You'll love him for
I
real.
will.
He's
Yeah.
a real estate agent in New York City, and he sells like $1 million. He's actually on $1 million listing in New York, and he sells properties that are like 30, 40, 50 million dollars in New York City.
Wow.
And yeah, and he vlogs everything, so like you can see the whole process of that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, all the heartache it brings and all the fun it brings. Do you think you will ever join an NBA G League team?
Um,
You're just
I
saying
have a
some friends
video
or that.
actually going up today, and I answered this question in the video. Um, the NBA G League's like more of a timing thing. If the NBA, if an NBA G League team asks me to come try out for them tomorrow, right? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try out for them. And if I make the team, I'm gonna join the team and I'm gonna vlog out of my life as an NBA
Yeah.
G League basketball player. The only problem with that is I fell in love with basketball before any of the YouTube stuff even happened. And if I'm playing basketball, I want to play basketball because I love it.
Mm.
For the most part, NBA G League teams don't pick up Division III basketball players. That's just what it is. That's what it is. And rightfully so. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're going to look at Division I players that were undrafted or Division II players that are like, all league, all pro, whatever,
Yeah.
for the entire Division II college community or whatever. I don't know what it is. But I guess what I'm getting at is I need to play basketball. I don't think if I joined a G League team, I would actually get a significant amount of time. It would just be the NBA G League kind of wanting my audience, which I get.
Yeah.
So in return, I would just probably have to be paid a lot, and I'd have to be able to record everything.
Yeah. So would you like doing that, like going and doing that, or would you more like to just keep on vlogging basketball stuff and doing your real estate thing?
If I was going to play in the NBA G League, I'd have to like at least like bare minimum have like 12 to 14 minutes a game, right?
Yeah.
And I would like it, you know what I mean? It would be something cool on YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing it. I would have to play. That's the only thing. I want to play basketball. I don't want to just be on a team just to record my life on a team.
Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. I really enjoyed talking, and stay safe and keep up the good content.
No problem, man. Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.